Salve galera, beleza? Eu sou Afnerdorf e vamos continuando com a série de Fallout New Vegas. Vamos para a última parte da nossa série. Vamos se despedir desse jogo épico, esse jogo lendário hoje. Então, vamos partir para a barragem Hoover. Eu já fiz os acordos com os seguidores e estou pronto para lutar na barragem. Isso aí ele já falou na parte passada, né? Duas maneiras. Ou eu destruo os geradores da... barragem Hoover, aí a NCR não vai ter motivos para ficar aqui. Ou eu encaminho a energia da barragem Hoover e ativo os Securitrons. Vou ver o que eu vou fazer ainda. Bora então. Missão adicionada, sem Deus, sem mestre. Vá à sala de controle na barragem Hoover e instale o chip de substituição. Olha o Securitron lá. Eita, mano, começou, hein? Olha os grandes cantos que eu mandei pra batalha. Esses aqui são os piores de todos, mano. Com toda certeza. Esqueci de chamar o Ed. Agora já era. Olha onde é que ele tá mirando, cara. Segura. Olha lá. E o Arcade morreu. Deixa eles aí. Até tive uma quest que eu não destravei com o Arcade. Mas paciência. Eu vou recrutar meu exército de robô aqui, mano. Vou acabar com essa palhaçada aqui, mano. Ah, me desculpe. Mas eu vou entrar. Precisa entrar aqui. Caralho, mano.
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain Spiritrons and set them loose to rabid.
Mande energia para o forte.
Yes! I'm unlocking the east power plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the leak.
Vambora. Mil perdões a NCR, mas é a escolha. Para haver paz, deve haver guerra. Olha só. Será que é ali? Ah, é aqui mesmo. Não. Aqui. Saia pelo lado leste da barragem. Aí.
You won't escape me.
Olha lá, mano. Olha o exército. Ih, Legião, não tá com nada, hein? Olha só meus brinquedos aqui, mano. Que chacina, mano. Pô, acho da hora esses robôs aí, mano. Tamo indo atrás do Kaiser. Tamo chegando. Olha o tiro de recepção. Granada de plasma, vamos testar. Cara. Pô, achei que era mais forte, hein, mano. Ah não, essa aqui é eletromagnética, essa aqui não é boa pra humano. Esse aqui tá me seguindo, ó.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city. Many graves in the East are filled with those who said as much, with braver words, not backed by strength. It is Kaiser's will this gate to the west bear the flag of the Legion.
Vamos ver se teu Kaiser vai aguentar então.
Enough words then. Another kill from my...
O cartucho aqui é meio fraco, eu acho. Esse aqui é mais forte. Não é nada, cara. Tamanho do cara, mano. O cara tem 2 metros de altura. Então tá. Agora o bicho vai pegar aqui. Agora te prepara. E merda. Derrubou, caralho. Tá louco, cara. Preciso de Super Steam Pack. Ah, não. Não tão com nada, seus merda. Cadê? Então tá. Agora sim, agora o bicho vai pegar. Merda. Cara. O próximo não aguentou. Olha lá que covarde, cara. Acabou a munição. Ó. Minha vida. Aqui não tira muito, ó. É de pulso. Agora ele vai. cru. Pronto. Pô, aquele cara ali era resistente, hein? Achei que ele não ia aguentar tanto, hein? Embaixador de merda. Cara. Olha.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for. And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley.
Olha lá, ó.
Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? I was just reaching in my coat to give you a I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige. Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and... You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook, or I'm not going anywhere. Right now, that's all that's standing there. Well, except for the corpses. So that's your plan? Hold the dam here all by your lonesome? They wouldn't. This has been a fuck of a day. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops? Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
Entendo, Yasmin. Por favor, jogue General Oliver da barragem.
Fine. Come on, man. We're moving out.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
Muito bom.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery, the courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
The Brotherhood's open aggression along the New Vegas highways troubled Veronica greatly. Nevertheless, it removed all doubt from her mind that in leaving them, she had made the right choice. Eventually, she would take to the road, less in hopes of finding a new home than of leaving memories of the old one behind her.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
Though Arcade's intentions were pure and his goals were noble, he ultimately succumbed to the harsh brutality of the Mojave, like so many before him.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
Cass lived to see the courier bring down 3 armies, and by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
After their suicidal last stand at Hoover Dam, the Great Khan ceased to exist as a tribe. The few surviving members dispersed, joining up with other tribes and gangs across the Mojave, and quickly forgot their heritage.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends.
His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Shaped up by the Courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several Bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Though NCR was withdrawing from the region, Boone remained in New Vegas, finding work as a security guard and caravan scout along the highways. While he might have preferred rejoining his old unit, Boone couldn't bring himself to abandon the city where he'd met his wife.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to the Courier. Independent again, Prim operates much as it had before the powder gangs arrived, full of ups and downs.
After the death of Chief Hanlon, the power of NCR's Rangers was broken for years. Their organization, so reliant on the wisdom and guidance of its elder members, became a shadow of what it once was to people across the wasteland.
And so the Courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Galera, muito obrigado a todos que acompanharam a série. Fiquei com os créditos finais de Fallout New Vegas. Obrigado a todos e até a próxima.